be prepared for focus to fight only. I have long amateur boxing career, First of all, thank you for comparing me for big names, We not talk like I'm best one, I'm greatest one, We just do our work. In regular life and in boxing, it's different always. You need to be different.
Who is your favorite fighter of all time?
He's like best boxer in the world, like for history.
WBO, WBC, and IBF Unified Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Artur Beterbiev.
When everyone think of you as a fighter, they think of punching power. Where does that come from?
Punching
Your power.
Power. I think it's like come from gym.
Really?
Yeah, boxing gym, because you every day working on it.
Well, they say you're born with power. You're saying that you worked on it.
My coach, condition coach, he tell me that too. But I mean, he think like some things to be a good boxer. To be a good boxer, some things have to be like born with you.
Yeah.
Something you can have in boxing gym.
Yeah.
I think it's both. I think so.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Can you show me how to punch?
How to punch?
I want to have the punching power of Beterbiev. I want to get because So wait a minute. So you turn the hip, turn the wrist,
Yeah.
right?
I think you need work. You need them. I mean, you need you, or you need them. You need,
Right.
Why you need to punch?
Listen, that just remind me. Like, we're talking about Ring Magazine here.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about the history of boxing, right? And what you're talking about made me think about George Foreman. George Foreman, to me, is the biggest puncher of all time. All right? Then many people say Ernie Shavers. Many people say Jack Dempsey and Sonny Liston. But what he used to do was he would grab a hand axe and he'd just chop wood just like this over and over again.
Yeah.
Because his power, he can generate power just right here. When you see the famous knockout of Michael Moore, he just right there. And it was really from chopping wood with the hand axe. And when I see you do your exercises, I'm like, man, not only can you generate power from here, you can generate power from here. Very short, like a Joe Louis.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Stop. Okay. But we have to talk about you becoming undisputed.
Uh-huh.
Now, I think you won the fight.
Yeah.
And I'm not just blowing smoke because I've been saying that you won the fight. But there's a lot of people who think Bivol won the fight. Why do you say that? I'm sure you think you won the fight, right? Why do you think you won?
I'm sure if I'm not win this fight, they never give me this fight,
Right.
It's there is no my uncle's Georges,
Right. Right. So if you didn't win the fight, you wouldn't have won the fight.
Yes.
Now look, when people talk about that fight and try to break down you versus Bivol, a lot of people say you were the brawler and he was the boxer. I don't. I see a boxer versus a boxer. People don't realize or appreciate your jab and your defense. You've gotten better there.
Yeah. I will try to prove, for next time. I try to prepare well. Better than the last time. I will do.
Does that motivate you to try to prove to people?
Yes, it's like some part of motivation from there too.
Yeah. So you're not done with becoming undisputed, and I mean you reached the top, right? But there's something else.
Yeah, I want to continue.
Yeah. Now listen, the reason why I think you won that fight, right, is because boxing at the end of the day, it's a fight. And when people bring up why they think Bivol won, they bring up the point scoring and stuff like. when I look at the fight, I see one guy hurting the other guy on top of rounds being won. Now you hurt him, but you didn't put him away. Everyone else you put away.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you put Bivol away?
Why I'm not putting him away?
Yeah, why couldn't you KO Bivol?
You know, he's good boxer too. Like, you know.
I mean, you knocked out good boxers.
Yeah. I mean, they prepare well. I think so because they try to be like try to get whole distance in fight, like, you know, and they did that.
What, it wasn't the knee. It wasn't the time off. It wasn't.
I never tell you why is, you know.
Okay, listen.
But I try to.
This is
for next time, I will try to avoid these small things, to not they boring me, and to be prepared for focus to fight only, and be better work to do better my work.
Now, a lot of great fighters like you coming from over there, Russia. Why are you guys so good over there?
I don't know.
Deep amateur background?
I think yes, because for me, if you talk about me, I think it's because I have long amateur boxing career, you know, and a couple times I've been in Olympic and World Championship, and there is like even you compete in Russia is big, you know.
Oh, right. So on every level is big.
Every level is big.
Now there is a great fighter right now who became undisputed heavyweight champion.
Heavyweight champion?
Yeah, Usyk. You met him in the amateurs, and you dropped him with a body shot. And people reference you dropping him with the body shot when you see him knocked down by Dubois with the body shot, which I thought was legal, but many people, we're not going to debate that. Okay. But AJ hurt him to the body, right? People reference you as the first one to expose Usyk being maybe a little tender to the body. What do you think about that fight? You think you should have won that fight too?
And also you need to remember this Olympic gloves is different.
They're bigger.
It's bigger and it's softer, you know. It's not like, and we don't have boxing professional hand wraps.
So how the hell you knock down Usyk with a body shot with big pillow fist? Yeah, how you do that?
I don't know. Like we prepared like Salpa. It's right one is like a good place to punch him. Yeah. What right one?
Now, does boxing come easy for you?
Boxing?
Yeah, is it easy for you?
It's not easy. I want to be good boxer one day. That's why I'm working hard every day.
One day. You're a great boxer.
No.
Listen, I'm older than you are, but I'm not so old to
look good. I know.
Oh, thank you, man.
I think we're same age.
Yeah. No, I'm looking for the compliment.
Maybe you don't know my age?
Well, you're 30. You're 30.
30?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for compliment.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
How old are you?
44.
We're same age. I'm 40.
Well, that's not the same.
Yeah, I'm 40.
Well, this is the point. We don't remember Rocky Marciano. No. But you remind me of him. Because you have good boxing technique, which Rocky Marciano didn't have the best boxing technique. But he had a way to sustain his power, to drive his power every round. He had the same power in the first round as he did in the final round. And with you, people aren't out the woods until that final bell ring. And Bivol was the only one to do that. Now, I'm comparing you to the great Rocky Marciano, man. And you say you want to be a good boxer one day.
Yeah.
How can you stay so humble when you've accomplished so much? Undisputed champion, being compared to Rocky Marciano, one of the greatest punchers of all time.
First of all, thank you for comparing me for big names, you know. But you know, I don't know. Maybe it's my feeling. I have feeling like I'm not there yet. I mean, maybe I have place to prove my skills, to do better work. You know, maybe these words or like this, think about it, you know. It's make me more, it's motivate me maybe, I don't know, but I don't feel yet I'm not there.
You fight like you're the most confident person in the world. And what I'm getting from you is you're one of the most humble people I've ever met, ever. Now, you have fighters that, what I love about boxing and the great history of boxing is the different personalities. And I've been meeting personalities all week. And people have brought up many times, like the personalities of Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather. And they did great things. But what you're letting fans know is you can accomplish great things by being extremely humble.
I don't know, maybe it's come from my native, I don't know. But in like, it's where I'm born, like, you know, there is no, we not talk like I'm best one, I'm greatest one, you know. We just do our work, that's it.
Yeah, well, so listen, and you have a great smile, by the way. Now, I was scared when I first sat here. Thank you so much, man, because I was sitting here trembling when I first sat down here. But listen, when you speak like this as a fan, and I see you at the press conference, and you're a man of very little words, right? When you speak like that, it sounds intimidating then, but not now. Do you have, you're just the same? Or I was speaking with Chris Eubank Jr., and he was just talking about how he's not arrogant all the time, but when it comes to, when it's time to fight, it's almost like a switch happens. But you, does a switch happen, or are you the same? You being a man of little words at the press conference, you're not trying to be intimidating, are you?
No, I'm, you know, like, in regular life and in boxing it's different always.
Yeah.
Like when I sign contract, or I know I have fight coming up, like I'm just focused for fight. I don't know, maybe it's come from amateur, because amateur in Russia, they do different. We, for example, we're not giving interview during the tournament, like, you know, even after tournament they not let us to do interview. Maybe it's come from there, I don't know, but I'm not like this.
Yeah, well, what you're saying is the value is in the ring.
But in ring, yes, you're prepared. Like, I don't know, like you need to be different from your life and boxing, you know.
Yeah, you're definitely different. I want to ask you this because, like I said, I've trained boxing. I never wanted to like go do that shit. and I'm going to ask you, why? Why did you fall in love with boxing? Why did you decide to be a fighter? Were you always a fighter as a kid? You just like fighting people? What is it? The violence? The discipline? What is it?
There is, I think it's everything, like part of everything, you know. I say like this, but when I was young kid, like, you know, that's why I have fights in the street, and my older brother have decided like to put my energy to some sports, you know, and he bring me to boxing, and since that time I don't have, not often have fight outside.
Wow.
Yeah, only in boxing gym.
That's almost like therapy. It's almost like therapy. Seriously, what you're saying is almost like therapy. So you actually needed people to punch on.
A little bit.
What you have to do. So I want to ask you this. Final question. Who is your favorite fighter of all time?
For all time is Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
You're so not Muhammad Ali. He's your favorite fighter.
Yeah.
He inspires you. You're so not Muhammad Ali. You don't dance around. You don't box with your arms down. You don't lean straight back. You're not known for crazy speed. You're known for crazy power. You're disciplined like Muhammad Ali. You're accomplished. Muhammad Ali's accomplished. But Muhammad Ali is a big personality talker. Not you.
But I mean, I like him, like he's like best boxer in the world, like for history. I never compare him. Even Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, since I'm kid, like I remember them like always, you know, from there today. And I think Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson is like my favorite boxers, but I never try to be like them, you know.
Right.
But I mean, for example, I have my coach, John Scully.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my coach, Mike Ramsey and John Scully. John Scully tried to be simulate like Muhammad Ali. He tried to like when he tell me these things, like, you know, I'm like a little bit, I think he's a little bit crazy. Like he go to fight and he thinking like, how if my Muhammad Ali do this fight, like, you know, what each fighters like.
Yeah.
It's different things, but I never think like this. I'm just like them, but in boxing gym I do just my job. Like it's not.
Once again, the value is in the ring. And I want to make this statement because what you just said made me just really appreciate you even more. Is you admired Muhammad Ali, you admired Mike Tyson, but you didn't want to be like them. You want to be your best self. And I want that to resonate. If I ask people watching now, or young fighters or amateur fighters to be like you, it would be me asking them to be like you in the way to where you found yourself. You admired others, but you decided to be an individual and be yourself and find out what you do best. That's true martial arts.
Maybe. But it's like this, you know. It's like I'm not telling you false, you know. It's my feeling, and that's like it's truth. I tell you, only truth.
Yeah, we look for the truth, man. You're the truth. Thank you so much.
Thank you.